Oops, hit the wrong button. All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. And this is the same hat that Brock Purdy's dad wears. Chat loves it when Marty Lurie comes on.
Anytime you lose a game this time of year, when you can't go backwards, it's a problem.
All right, everybody, welcome to NorCal Sports Network. Thursday afternoon, March 13th. Rainy day here, starting to rain here in the desert. Giants started a little early, and they accomplished what they needed to accomplish today, and that was getting Robbie Ray his work. The Giants lose, finally, 7-3 to the Rangers. But the big thing was getting Robbie Ray on the mound. So we'll talk about it. But first, let us thank our sponsor, Chapman Law Group, everybody. Chapman Law Group, located in Marin, licensed all of California, located, again, in Marin. Give them a call, 415-613-9483. Let them know NorCal Sports Network sent you. If you've got a personal injury situation, make sure you give them a call. They specialize in that, and they can help you out. Everybody needs help once you get to the fender bender, right? All right, guys. Welcome on in. Let me kill the band. There we go. All right. Yes, Anthony, it's Uncle Dan here. So today's game, Giants take it on the chin. But the main accomplishment today was for Robbie Ray to get his work. Look, the pitching staffs right now are all scheduled, set up. You know, managers have the rotation set, and they wanted Ray, to get his work in, and he did. And they got the full game in, and now it's starting to rain. And it's going to rain heavy here beginning shortly, and will rain into the evening. So, in fact, I had tickets for tonight's game with the Arizona Diamondbacks and Seattle Mariners in Peoria, but that is going to get postponed. So let me pull up today. Oh, I still got that on there. Let me get the Chapman Law Group banner off, guys. 1 second here. What do we got here? Where'd it go? Hold on here. We got too many. There we go. All right. I'm going to pull up the box score from today, and we'll take a look at it together. Here we go. All right. Robbie Ray went 4 1/3 innings today, had 8 strikeouts, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, a home run that was in the early part of the game. I don't remember who hit that home run. I think it was Garcia, I believe. But anyway, Robbie Ray got his work in. Sean Jelly went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and Spencer Bivens got rocked around in his 1 inning, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and a base on ball, plus a home run. So, Bivens didn't look too good. That might cost him a spot in the bullpen. It very much could. He's kind of on the fence, in my opinion, of making this club or not. He's got options available. Jelly, it probably won't hurt him, even though he's not having a great spring. He's had a couple of outings now. This kid, Peguero, though, this guy who throws 102 miles per hour, the guy is in there throwing heat, and he threw 2/3 of an inning. But Robbie Ray, 8 Ks, guys, and Robbie Ray is starting to look similar to his old self when he was with the Diamondbacks, and then he was with Toronto where he won a Cy Young. So Robbie Ray looking good. He's the number 3 starter. Make sure you guys do hit that like button, everybody. That does help the show. There it is. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Hit the like, because it really does help us grow and get this thing out, push it out to more people. JB, I'm agreeing with Peguero. He's a guy I think we may see this year sometime. in the season. Oh, thanks, Anthony. Uncle Dan, better than Grandpa Dan. I got a little grandpa look going here, don't I? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's okay. Robert Rothberg, as long as Ray's healthy, he'll be effective. I tend to agree with you, Robert. This we agree on. We do. I think Robbie Ray looks good. I think if you can get something out of Verlander, I'm kind of surprised for me that it's Webb, then Verlander, then Ray. I would have thought maybe Ray would be the number 2 guy and Verlander would be the 3, but we'll see. The interesting thing is going to be that 5th spot, right? The 5th spot. Who's going to grab that? Is it going to be Roop, Harrison? Is it going to be Birdsong? Let's go back to looking at the lineup here today, guys, and just take a look who did well. Hunter Bishop he'll be in the minors, but that guy's got talent. He just has had too many injuries and now he's older. But we'll see whatever comes of Hunter Bishop. I think Bishop could be better than Yaz at some point. So we'll see. The regulars didn't hit too well today. Adames 0 for 3, Lee 0 for 3, Chapman 0 for 3. So 0 for 9 for those guys. Flores 1 for 3 and Yaz 1 for 3, Encarnacion 0 for 1. Bailey 1 for 2, but did have 2 RBIs. Did he hit a home run, Bailey? No. Okay. Wisely went 1 for 2, and Casey Schmidt 1 for 1. Casey Schmidt hitting a very quiet 314 on the season. But what's hurting Casey is all right. Can we get that final out of there? I believe that's on base percentage. Casey's only got a 316 base on percentage versus a 314 batting average. That's almost impossible to do, guys. It really is. It's almost impossible to have that close of a on-base percentage just slightly. I mean, you look at, like, for example, Howell, 286 all the way across. Some of these guys, that only have a same number of bats as on base is all hits. So what you see there is pretty interesting. Grant McRae having a very good spring here, especially the last 10 days or so. He's got an on-base percentage of 432, which is higher than Lamont Wade's. I mean, Matt Chapman's unreal right now, right? Matt Chapman's hitting 478 on the spring with a 586 on-base percentage. Again, obviously those numbers are not going to hold up. He's not going to be able to maintain that. So, anyone think it's outlandish to offer David Villar to the Yankees for their 9th best prospect? After I lay it out for you, you let me know. Yeah, well, I'm interested to hear what you got to say, Mike, because I know the Yankees don't really have a solid third baseman. I mean, I think they got Chisholm over there, and I think they'd prefer to put Chisholm at second because they got rid of Gleyber Torres. So I think, who's Gleyber Torres with? The Tigers now, I think. But I'd be curious to hear what you got to say. 9th best prospect. That seems like a stretch to me. I wonder what you could get from the Yankees. Could you get a top 5 prospect for Casey Schmidt? I'm not sure how good the Yankees prospects are right now, though. But let's see what else we got going on in the chat. But so there's your box score for the day. I mean, the Rangers are going to be a good team this year, right? And they didn't even have Corey Seager in the lineup today. They did send over Wyatt Langford, who went 2 for 4. Come on. Why is this? Get this off here. Hold on here. Let me get this. I want this to go. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, the Rangers had Simeon and Langford at the top of the order. And they did have Jake Berger in there, and they had Adolis Garcia. They had Heim DHing. So, Nick Ahmed played short today. Interesting. He's hitting 333 on the spring. Is he going to be their utility guy, backup shortstop? Interesting. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, the Giants finally lose 7-3. They fall to 13-4 on the season. Sound the alarms. The Giants are losing games now. Okay, Mike Val, here's what he's saying. Giants traded cash considerations for Tampa's 7th-ranked prospect. Tampa is ranked 6th in farms. Yankees have 25th. Yankees need a 3rd and a 1st baseman. Yeah, their number 9 prospect is probably like another team's 1 or 2, it sounds like. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Who is that 9th prospect that you're looking at, Mike? I haven't looked at the Yankees top 30. Dan, will Melvin have complete autonomy, or will he consult with Posey? He's going to have complete autonomy how he wants to run the club, Robert. Posey's already said his manager makes all the decisions. He is not going to interject. He's not going to give him a lineup card. He's not going to give him, he may make suggestions like, hey, he may say, hey, here's the stats. This guy's hit, so-and-so off of this pitcher. That all comes from the analytics department. The analytics department, they've got the geeks and the gurus in that department. They print everything out. They give it on over to the manager for just a tool for him to look at. But the manager has the final say, and he can go off of feel. Kind of like, that's the one thing Farhan didn't understand about baseball. He didn't understand the game. Wilmer Flores was the hottest hitter on the Giants a couple seasons ago, hit 4 home runs in a series against the Reds. They went to Washington, and they faced a right-handed hitter, and Farhan benched Flores for 2 games in a row. He didn't understand baseball. He just doesn't understand the game at all. He's a clown. And if I sound bitter and pissed off and frustrated about it, yeah, I am. I'm pissed off that the Giants let Farhan continue to run this club. I mean, they should have just put the little fat, porky guy in a freaking baseball uniform and said, hey, look, you're the GM and you're making all the decisions. The ownership should have said, you're putting a uniform on and you're going to go put that little fat little body, that little boiler, and you're going to take out the lineup card in a uniform, and you're going to wear number 102. That's your number. That's what I would have done with that clown. So, yes, as Matthew says, it'll be nice not having Farhan telling the manager what to do every day. That's why I say I think the Giants are going to be a better team. I think they're going to go over the 79.5 this year if they stay healthy. I'm going to predict them to go over, and Melvin will be a better manager because he's going to be able to actually manage. He's going to be able to manage. Look, Bob Melvin has had some very, very successful teams when he's with the Oakland A's. Okay. couple of 97 win teams. He had a 90+ win team in Seattle his first year as a big league manager. Melvin's won over 1,500 games, I believe, as a big league manager. So I think the Giants, good shape. They just had the wrong guy at the very top of running the entire thing. So, he should have never been hired in the first place. That's why I get on Larry Baer. Okay. I do. I'm a Giants fan, and I get on Larry Baer, and they should have fired Baer. The guy's just needs to keep his nose out of the game of baseball and just stick to whatever he does, marketing or whatever. But, him hiring Farhan, thought he really pulled a coup off, like he made the greatest decision in the world, So Yeah, Bear is a weasel. Exactly, Anthony. He's a weasel. So I just, yeah, that's what you tune in here to NorCal Sports Network to get views that nobody else will say because they're, tied to the organization. But if you got guys off the record and they knew it was going to be kept quiet, I guarantee you that to a man, people that have been in the game for a long time that played the game would have told you that he was a clown, Farhan. But you know what? He's gone. We'll move on. It's a new era. Buster's here. Buster knows baseball. Buster, see? Look at that. Buster Posey. There we go. All right. Put the Posey shirt on today. I think Buster is a winner. He's a winner wherever he's been. He's a quiet leader. And I think he's doing things, the little things. And as he grows into the position, I think he'll get better. Like right now, I think he's quietly gone about changing the culture, talking to many ex-players, Panic, Affelt, Belt, JT Snow, Barry Bonds, on and on and on, Crawford, all these guys. They're all tied into the Giants, okay? And so I'm just kind of feeling like, hey, you know what? I don't even have our background there. There we go. There we go. I just realized, what was I on? I had the, got that? Yeah, I didn't. There we go. Okay. A little Scottsdale Stadium in the background there. So, Robert, can positivity and winning mentality equate to? Absolutely, Robert. Absolutely. Not a ton. No, I mean, it's not like 20 wins, but it can a winning attitude and the mentality, it could probably lead to 4 to 6 wins over a course of a season just by being more tuned in, more aware, more game ready, more mentally ready. But it still comes down to talent. It always will. It always has, always will come down to talent, right? And having those players available to play. Best ability is availability, right? So we'll see how many guys stay healthy. Giants stay healthy enough. They've got enough talent to compete, but they don't have the depth. That's the problem. The Giants don't have the depth if they get a lot of guys out. Anthony says, Dan, I found some info that's interesting. If the Rock project, I just helped some HVAC in a restaurant that wants to go in the Rock building. Oh, okay. Interesting. Be interesting to hear what the information is that you got. Mike says, I haven't seen this good of a spring training clubhouse vibe since 21. Well, think about this too, Mike. What was the one common theme that 21 has to do with this year? Keep in mind, 19 was Farhan's first season, Bochy's last season, right? Giants didn't have much talent at all. Okay. They were old and guys were just kind of injured. And so 2020 comes along and Joey Bart gets called up because Buster is got some young kids, twins that they adopted, and he opted out during the COVID season. And so 2020, they were 29 and 31 in their 60-game season. And then 21 comes along, and who's back? It's Buster, right? And Buster's the man that said, hey, why can't we just win the division? So, I mean, you got to remember, Buster's got championship pedigree, won 3 championships, 10, 12, 14. You all know that. And he comes back in 21. And I think Buster kind of knew that maybe this was going to be his last year. I think Buster, it wouldn't shock me. And I have no factual evidence of this. This is just total my thinking. That 21, Buster came back and said, I'm going to play one more season, and I want it to be my, I want to go out on top. And he was the motivator behind this. And wouldn't shock me if Buster had a plan at some point in his career to do what he's doing, to come back into the game. I don't think he wanted to be a big league manager. Maybe he's, look, he'd been with Farhan already a couple years. He saw how things went. Buster's a smart guy. He probably saw how Bochy got pushed out. I don't know. I don't know if he had that in the back of his mind in 21 or if it didn't hit him. I can tell you this. He moved back in the 23 season, and we talked about it right here on NorCal Sports Network that Buster was moving back. We broke it here. Senior softball games broke the story that Buster was going to be moving back to the Bay Area. Heard it before any of the beat writers, heard it before anyone was talking, and Senior was talking about this, that he was coming back and that he was going to take over the Giants. So it's very, very possible that this stuff was in the works years before. So Buster's back, and I think it makes a huge difference to the team. Yeah, Buster did. He ended too early. But Robert says, where do they lack depth? All right, where do they lack depth? They lack depth in starting pitching. They have depth, but is it quality depth? I would say the difference, and I don't think their starting pitching it's got question marks. To me, it's got question marks with Jordan Hicks, whoever the fifth starter is, and Justin Verlander. I think Robbie Ray's still a question mark, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Robbie Ray have a pretty good season. He's a year and a half, 2 years removed from Tommy John. I think he's healthy, and he's got some dynamic stuff. So I would say your best pitchers are going to be right now, if I had to guess, it would be Webb and Ray at the top. And we'll see how the other starters do. There's potential there, but they lack depth there. I think they have good depth at third base. I think they lack huge depth at shortstop. Third base is why I say, because Casey Schmidt is very solid third baseman. He's not a shortstop by trade, so they lack depth at shortstop. Second base, first base. Really, they lack depth a lot. Outfield, it's not like they have three studs that are, and the guys behind them. So I just think but a lot of teams are in that same situation. A lot of teams nobody really has tremendous depth except probably the Dodgers, right? So I think, yeah, they need a real first baseman. We'll see where this thing goes, but yeah, so that's kind of where I see this team. I do think they're probably going to be a little above 500 if things go right. And if things go really, really right, they have the potential to win into the upper 80s. But there's also a world, and I've said it before, injuries happen. They easily can be under 500. And they could lose in the upper 80s. Okay, they could win in the upper 80s and they could lose in the upper 80s. It's like a teeter-totter, guys. And if things go really well, they go up. If they go not so well, they go down. Okay, that's where I see this team. you got this teeter-totter, right? And your teeter-totters like this, and you got some 500-pounder that comes and sits over here on it's opposite, on the right hand, and he sits on the teeter-totter. He goes up and you go down, right? Well, that 500-pound dude is injuries. So you got this teeter-totter, right? And boom. Oop, I went the wrong way. Okay, yeah. It's my opposite hand. So, oh yeah, teeter-totter, up, down. There we go. I don't know. I'm seeing the opposite what I'm looking at, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. The injuries are the key. They stay healthy. It's like a light person gets on one side, the Giants are going to go up. Injuries represent the big out of shape dude, represent Farhan. Yeah. So, see what I'm looking at in the chat here. There we go. We need Vladdy. Well, you never know. If Toronto has a rough season, rough start, and Giants can dangle a young starting pitcher or two plus a hitter, maybe Toronto bites. It's a free agent, so they can't ask for the moon. Not going to get Bryce Eldridge. So, but anyway, guys, I just want to keep it short. Come on here and give us a little update. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe again. It really does help the algorithms for YouTube. The more likes we get, the more YouTube pushes it out and promotes the video so other people will see it. So if you would give this a like, we would really be grateful for that. And tonight, guys, we've got Sacramento Kings at the Golden State Warriors, 7:00 tip-off. And you know how that works with the NBA. It's usually 10 to 15 minutes somewhere. I haven't figured exactly, but it's probably going to start about 7:15. So we'll be on tonight at 9:30 roughly. We'll do break down the Warriors-Kings game. So a little Northern California basketball for NorCal Sports Network. So, the kid that Mike was talking about the night, Henry Leland, a 6'7" left-handed pitcher from the Yankees. Intriguing scouting report on him. Okay. Hey, be open to it. Absolutely. VR's gone anyway, right? I mean, he's either going to have to clear waivers and accept a AAA assignment or be a free agent, or he gets traded because there is no room for David VR on the 26-man roster. So he has to be, he has to be on the 26-man roster, or he gets traded or released. And if nobody claims him, then he can come back as, and I think if he gets released and gets claimed, he has to go on the 26-man roster on that team. And if he doesn't go on the 26-man, then he comes back to the Giants, have the ability to non-roster him, put him in AAA, or he could reject that and say, just give me my outright release. So we'll see how that goes. My voice for the fifth starter. I don't know who VR is. Dan, who's your choice for the fifth starter? I'm not saying Verlander. I don't think he means Verlander. Who do you mean there? I don't know who he means. Oh, VR. Okay. Yes. Yeah, David VR, he's not going to be on the team. Hope he does well. I like the kid. He's a nice kid. It's just there's no room for him on this team, and so hopefully, he lands somewhere. Is it possible for me to wear this shirt and hat every day? Well, Probably not possible, but I do like it. I think on the back it might even say something like "Thanks for the memories" or something, doesn't it? What's it say on the back? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think it said "Thanks for the memories" and had his number 28 on there. Chardall late to the party as usual, but thoughts on the 8-game winning streak snapped? I think it's all over, Chardall. I don't think they win a game again. I think the sky's falling right now. Giants lose. 8-game winning streak's over. I'm devastated, and I don't know what I'm going to do beside myself. And my thoughts are, I don't think they win again this spring, and I think they probably don't win their first regular season game until June 3rd. So that's what I see happening right now with this club after today's devastating loss that has severe consequences to it. So there's my take, Chardall, on today's loss. Tell us what you think. What else? Who else do we got in here? I see. Hi, Robert. We talking to Robert Rothberg? Okay. It said thanks. Yeah, thanks for the memories. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. I don't even remember where I got this shirt. Oh, look at this, guys! I just noticed something else. Check this out. It's got stats on it. It's got like rookie of the 7-time All-Star, 3-time World Series champ, National League MVP, National League Rookie of the Year, 4-time Silver Slugger, 2-time Wilson Defensive Player of the Year award, 2 times Fielding, what the heck? Fielding Bible Award. NL, I can't even read it all. Gold Glove Award, National League Batting Champ. It's got it's a pretty cool shirt. I don't know. I think I know where I got this now. It just hit me. I was walking from, when I had season tickets, I was walking along the Embarcadero to the stadium. And, those street vendors out there selling shirts. So I grabbed this shirt. I don't even know. Maybe it was $10 or something. Yeah, I always park at right off the Bay Bridge. I'd come off the Bay Bridge and park at, what's the name of that place? I can't think of the name of the place. Anyway, it is what it is, but yes, it's non-licensed MLB gear, Fadden. Yes, non-licensed gear, correct. So anyway, cool shirt. I've got some other stuff I bought out there. I always loved buying that stuff. Hey, I've got some other stuff here. Hey, look at this, guys. We've got Buster's gear here. All right. This is Buster's 49er outfit. This is Buster's therapy dog outfit. And Buster's hat. Look at Buster's hat. What do you guys think of this hat for Buster? You guys want to see this hat on Buster? Yeah, let's see if we can put this hat on Buster. Come here, Buster. Come on. He's in the other room. Buster boy, come on. Come on, Buster boy. He'll come. Buster. Where'd he go? Hey, Buster. Come on. He was sleeping on the couch. Come on. Come over here. Sit. Let's put your hat on. Let's put your hat on. Everybody wants to see your hat, okay? Hold on. Let's get this hat on. Hey. Let's see if we got to get this. How do we do this? Okay, hold on. Hold on, bud. Come here. Hey, don't lay down. Come on. You got to get this. Put your ears in there. We're almost done. All right, come here, Buster. There's Buster. Look at that. Say hello, Buster. Buster wearing his Giants hat. That's a good boy. You want a treat? All right, let's get you a treat. All right, there's Buster. Buster's wearing his hat. Let me go get Buster a treat here, guys. Be right back. Hey, leave the hat. Come here. Come here. Hey. Oh, you just took the hat off, dude. That's not cool. He didn't like wearing the hat. Yeah, here we go. All right, Buster. Here we go. Leave it. Leave it there, Buster. He's staring at it, guys. He wants to eat it. All right, Buster, leave it. Okay, go ahead and take it. All right, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. All right, guys, a little side. Okay, Buster, you took that Giants hat off, huh, buddy? You're a good boy. Hey, Mark, how you doing? All right. Yeah, he wasn't thrilled wearing the hat. He didn't like the hat on. But at least he got it on for a while. So, all right, guys. So tonight we'll be back. We got Warriors, Sacramento Kings basketball. And we got any beamers in here? We got any light the beamers in here? I don't think you're going to be here tonight, but we'll see. Come on in. If you're a beamer, come take your punishment, and everything will be fine. Everything will just be fine. So, yeah, Buster is a good boy. All right. So let's go Dubs. That's right. All right, Dubs tonight look to go 10 games over 500 for the first time this year. They were 12-3. Now they're sitting at 37-28, I believe is where they're at. They have a chance to go 10 over. And from there, keep it going. So hopefully they end up 16-17 over 500. Hopefully they can get to 50-32. That would be nice. 18 over. That would be nice. Kitchen says, light the beam. We shall see, Kitchen. I look forward to seeing you in here tonight. Jonathan Kuminga is back. That's right. Kuminga is coming back tonight. So, Beamers, beware. Beamers, beware. So, we shall see. I don't think we'll have any pods back tonight. Ask Buster his win projection for the Giants. I'll have to put that out, guys. Maybe I'll put a little number up there. We'll put 80. We'll put closest one. We'll go 80, 82, 84, 80. How about 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90. We'll put them on a piece of paper and see where he goes. So, yeah, beard coming. I actually trimmed it last night. It's used my trimmer, and I think that's about enough. It gets any bigger, it gets too bushy for me. So, this is kind of about where it is. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. Mika comes back on Wednesday, the 19th. Wednesday. Hey, Mark, I still have. I thought we were going to go to that game the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And then I got the baseball ready for you. Casey Schmidt signed baseball sitting in a bag, ready to deliver to you. I forgot to give it to you the other day when we went to the games. I should have brought it, but anyway, guys, that'll do it for today. Giants finally lose 7-3, and but the thing was, as I mentioned, they wanted to see Robbie Ray get his work in, and that was the main thing today that you should be looking for. So I'll be shaving the day before. We'll see. Probably so. Kitchen says going to be the excuse why the Dubs lose tonight. We'll see. Should be fun. So, guys, thanks again for being part of the show. We really do appreciate it. Again, give us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We'll see you tonight about 9:30, everybody. Take care. Has your name on it, Mark.